I love our theme song. I really do. What about you?
Yes.
Anna Rudy says she loves it too.
Oh, okay.
I absolutely love it.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Kev Car Conversation, the home edition. Thank you for joining us. We are here to bring some light to your day. Hopefully,
we talk about light, love, fun, something. Why don't we know the words yet? It's our theme song. Why don't we know the words?
True to character, I don't know no words to any song, but I do know the words to that one.
We talk about life, love,
faith,
fun, all in one.
And shout out to our good friend KB Bridges. He was the one. Him and he's gonna kill me. Nate Stallworth. Nate Stallworth was the one that did that particular theme song for us a while ago when we were in radio. So thank you to those guys. They're in New York, so definitely keep them in your prayers. They're in Long Island, which is the epicenter of this COVID-19. So definitely keep them lifted in prayers. They're definitely going through some times. But they're being creative even in this. The other day I went online. I saw them. They were actually in both of their studios. He was in his studio. He was in his studio, and they were creating. And then music.
You see KB's. KB did a what's it called?
Was the mashup thing?
Yeah, with a young lady.
Yeah. I just saw it. So shout out to the people that are, in spite of everything that's going on, definitely doing their thing, man. So Candy, what's going on? How are you doing this morning? Good morning. I see you all glammed up.
Listen, I decided that I'm not gonna lie. Mm-hmm. On Monday, I was in somewhat of a funk. I was in I don't even know what exactly it was, but I just kind of felt like blah.
Felt blah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so I said, you know what? I have to get back to some level of normalcy for me. Mm-hmm. So not that makeup makes the person. I'm not saying that at all, but I just realized that I'm a very routinized person, and when I'm not like following a routine, I kind of get a little like.
But let me say this. Speaking of makeup, mm-hmm. I've been, and again, a lot of people, social media has been like our outlet because we can't really go outside and do a lot. So social media has been the way that we've been able to get an outlet. So they have this thing that a lot of people been doing. It's been guys where they might, they cover the thing and they brush their beard and they come back with suits on. Yeah. But let me tell you, the sisters have been, like some of them, they come on and I'm like, whoa, but they come back and they be like, I can't do it.
But
and they be killing it, man. Like, shout out to all the ladies. My sisters, first of all, you had the nurses that were doing it. You had women that were working out that were doing it. You had all kinds of mothers that was doing it. Shout out to my sister. That's one thing I give it to y'all. Y'all know how to. If no other race of women,
we gonna make $1 out of 15 cents
in a pandemic. gimmick. They are giving it to you. I was like, yo.
Listen.
I was like, they are coming out. I was like, look, and the big sisters. I was like, oh, what's up, mama? I was like, look at y'all.
What's up, mama?
No, not like that. I was like celebrating my sisters.
Okay.
Like, even listen, let me say this. I'm dedicated to this one black beautiful woman here, but I can still celebrate sisters without being overly like when I have to be me too.
Here you go. I'm not insecure.
Yeah,
Let's
I don't
just
have
put
to
it like that.
I don't
I'm
have to be
not
me
insecure.
too. But I can definitely celebrate my sisters. But y'all was doing the darn thing, man.
So and ladies, talking about that challenge, check out the pilots. Now we have the men that were doing it right with the beard, and then we had the pilots. I was like, and I have to show you another one, Kevin, one for the guys. But the pilots there, I was like, what? Every pilot I got looked like he should be on a life support. So, but it's young, and I love it. It was some young chocolate, and it was some melanated black, brown men that were doing a thing. And then they had the Silver Fox edition, Kev.
The Silver Fox?
The Silver Fox edition.
Wow.
So they had the men that had the gray, and then when they cleaned up, I was like, okay.
So did you see the celebrities that weren't able to get to their barbers? A lot of celebrities I didn't realize dye all of their hair. When you had Sean Combs,
telling you this, Kevin.
You had Sean Combs. You had Kevin. I knew Kevin Hart dyed his hair. But you had some.
You
I'm the one like, how they stay young so looking.
But
so
baby, and you're also seeing who don't have a hairline from the men. See, the men always come for the women with the edges. But through this, we're seeing which men have actually been have been dyeing their hairlines on too. So up until we decided to go back, to come back live, I was rocking all natural. I would just wake up, still do my facial routine as far as cleansing and moisturizing and, exfoliating and toning. Babe, I know you will not lie. You will not lie. Was there ever a time that you woke up and was like, baby, do you want to go try your Fenty?
No.
How was it?
And for me, I love natural beauty. So I don't like.
Wait, pause. Rachel said, I almost licked the screen. I almost licked the screen with one of the videos of those men.
Rachel, you about to lose all your money fooling with them fools. No, let me just stop. But
thank you, Shakira. So I just want to give a shout out. Matter of fact, hold on, before I do that, I want to tag someone. So what I am going to be doing, Kevin has a bunch of Candy and Kev gear. I apparently missed the boat on that. I only have like a couple of things.
No, you have this one.
But so one thing about me is, as you all know, I work out a lot. Correction, I do not work out a lot. I run a lot. So I have a lot of athleisure that I run in. But I have a lot of t-shirts. And so I'm going to be rocking different t-shirts from the small businesses that I know, I love. I've supported them. They've supported me. Yesterday's shirt was... it said prayers over gossip. You can go check them out on blessed.com. Tell them LJ sent you. And today I'm featuring a shirt from Here's to Cool Stuff. It says I am peace. You can go ahead and check them out online. They're online while the physical location is closed. Their online location is open. This one I'm wearing right now says I am peace. There's another shirt that we had. I bought Kevin and I matching shirts. Kevin, remember we had the matching shirts from Here's the Cool Stuff. And I happened to buy, Kevin and I, mine says Queen and his says King. And
put mine in the dryer and my King turned into ING. No, it was just N.
No, that's not. It was during Hoagie Fest.
Oh, yeah. I went in a Wawa with it on because it was a tie-dye shirt. And needless to say, everybody thought I worked at Wawa. So I don't wear it during Hoagie Fest. But listen, real quick, y'all, just so y'all can stay tuned. Later on in the show, we will have a special performance by none other than Sean Scale. So make sure you stay tuned. It's an in-home performance. So make sure you stay tuned so you can check that out.
He is an award-winning recording artist.
Yes, it'll be a great performance that you'll be able to see. a little bit later. So stay tuned for that. Remember, we're only on for a half an hour, so we're in and out. So listen, trending in the news today, Bernie Sanders dropped out of the presidential race, which automatically puts Uncle Joe Biden.
Uncle Joe. So, but here's the thing, Kevin. One thing, I was listening to one of the news credible news sources this morning. He's dropping out, but he's keeping his name on the ballot in certain states so that he can still have the delegates he needs, because he still wants to push the healthcare agenda.
Got you.
So he is officially dropping out, but he's keeping his name. I didn't even know that was a thing. He's keeping his name on the ballot in certain states so that he can maintain his delegates, so that he can keep pushing that health care for all agenda.
Now, one of the things a lot of people were questioning, why now is he going to drop out? And one of the things that I really thought, and this is my own personal opinion, is that with the amount, whoever is going to become the next president is going to inherit a great amount of fiscal debt.
Right.
So I think it was wise, because he's not conservative at all. So I think it wouldn't be time for a non-conservative person to go in, or what is he considered?
Liberal, baby.
Liberal person to go in office with that amount of debt, man, because liberal people can't.
He's Democratic. That's right. But let me tell you what he said though.
He was smart. Like, get out while I can.
He said that, he wants to concentrate all on his. Everybody is basically like, let's get him out. Let's get y'all's president out. But, well, not everybody, because it's beyond me. He still has such a following, even through this catastrophe, this pandemic. He still has people that are diehard fans. But, as soon as Bernie announced that, did you guys check your social media? As soon as Bernie announced that he was no longer going to be an official candidate, my social media was flooded by Biden stuff, and they're like, put your name here. And I'm with him.
Or you can take a donation. I was like, Biden, hold on, brother. Hold on, man. We in a pandemic, man. Hold on. I'll vote, but you ain't getting my money, man.
Uncle Joe, he just said 2 seconds ago that he wasn't running. Uncle Joe was like,
Joe was like a bill collector. Hey, I need your help. $1 do, $2 do, whatever you can help me with. I need your money. I was like, Uncle Joe, come. It was like that uncle that you see coming to the barbecue that he's straight going for the alcohol. Like, I was like, Uncle Joe, hold on, calm down, man. So, but I'm excited to see. I think he's a great candidate. I'm excited to see who his running mate is going to be.
So here's the thing. Everyone is saying that this is an opportunity. They believe that Uncle Joe is going to pave the way for there to be a female vice president running partner. And that we know that this was done in the past with Geraldine Ferraro, and it is escaping me who the actual man was who was running for president, and he pulled Geraldine Ferraro, and that didn't go well. Okay. Kevin is looking like, I think you might be in elementary school, baby. I don't know who that I'm just a little bit older than him, just a little. But but many are saying that at one time they thought it was going to be Stacey Abrams, and at other times they were saying that they thought it was. Now they're saying that it's going to be Kamala. How do we say her name? Kamala. So this will be interesting. This is definitely going to be interesting. I'm just hoping that people really, really pay attention to what's going on, and people not just don't vote just because, like, really see how our leadership is taking is handling this pandemic, and really making that be your deciding factor. Now,
hell no. Y'all better vote for Joe Biden and get this jackass out of office. No, this ain't the time to be talking about, let me see what his policy is. I don't care if he says, every American can only have one dog. Joe, you got my vote, long as this jackass is out of office. Like, I can't support that one, baby. I'm sorry.
No, that's what I'm saying. We see how he handles crises. That's what I'm
One
saying.
of the things he said, as the president, you have to take responsibility of what's going on. Donald Trump
Donald
has not
Trump does
done
not.
that.
He is
He's blaming on
everyone.
everybody except his failure. He's the head of that administration. Ultimately, it's all his fault.
Yeah, like when you're the head of the household, everything's Kevin's fault.
Yeah, if something goes
Kevin.
wrong,
I blame Kevin.
And I take it. I'm like, look, babe, I got broad shoulders. I can handle it. Like,
you know what I say to him? I go back into my Chris Rock stand-up comedian days. I'm like, you the one with big chicken. You got the big piece of chicken.
I'm like, well, give me the wings then. I'm tired of this. So
moving on. So shout out to you, Uncle Joe. Listen, it's on you. I personally was a little nervous because I was just saying, I was talking to my son the other day, and I'm like, we haven't heard much from Uncle Joe. I hope he don't got the Rona. Hope Rona ain't hit him. But as soon as Bernie said, all I see flooding my timeline was Joe. Joe asking me for $1. Joe asking me to put my name on something. Joe.
Speaking of people that have
Pastor Lewis said if it is Kamala, he won't win.
You know what? The only reason I don't necessarily think it'll be Kamala. They had so many different opposing views.
She said, "I was that girl who walked to school."
Yeah, and it would be. I definitely would love to see Elizabeth Warren as his running mate. I think that'll be a great ticket.
You know who I would love to see as the vice president? Dr. Anthony Fauci.
Oh yeah.
Is that how
listen,
you say
I didn't realize
Fauci?
Dr. Anthony Fauci actually served so many different presidents.
He has served under 5 or 6 presidents.
Yeah.
He has led us through the AIDS epidemic, H1N1. He's led us through so many pandemics. And now this president don't want to listen to him.
Yeah.
But him for vice president. Let him be the vice presidential candidate. So moving on, we have so many different worldwide or nationwide stars, I guess you would say, that are coming out and saying that they too. Oh my God! Wait, let's take a moment, because you know Idris.
Oh, shut up, Idris. Idris out here doing Broadway musicals. He's a cat.
That was before.
That
was before. Oh, Idris.
Like, Idris, you ain't that handsome. You can just do Cats too, man.
Excuse me. Yes, he is.
I'm hating.
You are definitely
I was like, you know what? We will not be going to see Cats, Candy.
I was like,
whatever.
But so one of the latest was Bebe Winans.
Yes, Bebe Winans. According to Billboard, he did an interview with it was a podcast recently where he disclosed that he did test positive for COVID-19. He said he's in good spirits. He said it was very tough. He said the illness it's a difficult illness to get over, but he's coming out of it. Rumor has speculated, and I have to listen to the rest of the podcast, that Marvin Wine, and that was rumored to have had it, because we know he has been hospitalized in Detroit, and they said possibly
Detroit is getting hit.
Yeah, possibly his mother might have it. So definitely keep the Winans family in prayer. Again, Bebe Winans has confirmed he has it.
Pause for the cause. I'm sorry. I did not do this. Everybody, take a moment right now to hit that share button. Come on, everybody. Come on and hit that share button. Kevin, I'm going to need you to get in the studio, and can you create a graphic for me for hit that share button?
You got it.
Thank you. Maz, let me tell you, we're going to get into that in a couple of seconds, but creatives becoming more creative during this pandemic. And my husband is living testament to that, because if y'all see these graphics coming up on the screen, baby, show them what you're working with. Show them
I can't do all that, baby.
Okay.
It's been going through while you're talking.
So my husband has been, teaching himself how to do some of these things, but we'll get into that in a second. Next, yesterday, one of my favorite TV shows to watch. One thing that this pandemic has helped me to do, Kevin and I, we usually have to watch things on DVR, on demand, because we are always on the go. But during this pandemic, we've been able to, first of all, the first week we had to figure out what came on what day, because we didn't know what came on.
Yeah.
But one of my favorite shows to watch is Unsung. Mm-hmm. And last night's edition was Unsung. The Clark sisters. Found out so many interesting tidbits about the Clark sisters.
Speaking of the Clark sisters, this Sunday night, 8 o'clock on Lifetime, their biopic will be coming out. This was produced by Missy Elliott, Queen Latifah and Mary J. Blige was the executive producers of this particular biopic. I seen some of the previews of it. It seems like it's going to be very interesting. It's going to give some information on stuff that you didn't know. A lot of people didn't know it was a fifth Clark sister, Denise. So I remember the album cover where they had the remember what was that hairstyle that where
the
was
bob?
Like the flip? No, the flip.
Yeah, like this.
The flip. It was
actually
called,
I'm wearing it right now.
What was it? It was called It was called. They used to call it somebody else. It was a white celebrity.
Farrah Fawcett.
Farrah Fawcett hairdo with the and that was.
But I don't want to give her the because black women will rock.
No, but a lot of times the people saying the Farrah Fawcett.
I'm like doing it because this is like the simplest hairstyle for me in this here pandemic. So this is what I'm gonna be rocking the entire time. But
so make sure y'all check that out on Sunday.
One thing we found out about Twinkie is that she said, "Listen, I made so many sacrifices for this group, and I need to go." We saw this on Unsung. I want to go out and
Twinkie said, "I want some man parts." It's like she was like,
"I'm not really sure." Well,
she said, "I wanted a love life. I wanted to give me some man meat is what she wanted."
No.
Twinkie wanted some lay me down. She was like, I want me more than some sunshine is what she said. So she said, I'm going out here and I'm gonna date a little bit. And
so speaking of dating and getting a little
this is a way to find out you creeping.
So I creep. I just keep it on the down low. Except this couple did not keep it on the down low. As you know, or maybe you didn't know, this either last weekend or the weekend before, many of the comedians got together and they did a benefit online comedy show.
Def Comedy Jam.
And it was some of the greats. Cedric the Entertainer was on. Tiffany Haddish was on. There were so many that was on. But let's park the car right there at the Tiffany Haddish because everyone's doing their things from home. So when Bernie was on not Bernie. Look,
not Bernie. She's talking about Bernie Mac. You're like people gonna be like Bernie Sanders is dead.
No, not Bernie Mac. When Cedric was on a split screen with Tiffany Haddish, they were talking, and who pops up in the bag?
None other than Common.
Just right.
They finally was able to answer some of the rumors that they are dating right now.
So what had happened was Miss Mother of Beyonce, Miss Knowles, she accidentally let it slip last month by putting up a comment on a picture of like such a cute couple or whatever. But now it's out, and it's so funny because at first, Cedric, she would always, whenever she was asked about she and Common, she said, he is cute and I would like to date if he was open to it.
That ain't how Tiffany Haddish said it.
How she said it?
She said, bring that man meat over here.
No, that's not
that's
what
she said. She said,
but,
y'all know Tiffany.
No, that's actually what she said. And then so recently when they did this thing, when Seti said, asked her about it, and she was like, well, and then she's like, she did one of the.
And then she asked, who was it? Somebody, how it is they dating a rapper. I think it was somebody that's dating a rapper. She said, what tips do you have on dating a rapper or whatever? So shout out to Tiffany and Common. Definitely Common have been through them.
Common ain't so through. Common is really common.
Common have been through them, bro.
But I love me some. I love, what was it called? August Green.
Yeah, August Green.
His group, August Green, they were supposed to come to Philly, but then it got canceled. I don't know what happened. Speaking of music, let's take, we're going to bring in our special guest right now.
It's a special performance.
From, we are doing the Car Conversation Stay at Home edition, and this special performance up next is from none other than the National Recording Artist Award-winning Sean D. Scales.
Let me say this: he did this from home, just like everybody is trying to create at home. He did this right from home. So listen, stay tuned. We're going to go ahead and go right over to him.
Check it out.
Rain is pouring. Rain is pouring. And we can't go outside. It's been so long, it seems the sun will never shine. Yeah. But There is a hope, there is a light, that we will be fine. We will survive and we'll smile again. We'll grow stronger than, yeah, we've ever been. So keep the faith, my friend. We'll smile again. We'll grow stronger than, yeah, we've ever been. So keep the faith, my friend. We'll smile again, yeah, yeah. Woo, we'll smile again. Oh, we'll smile again.
All right, that was our good friend Sean Scales. Thank you, brother. He did that the other night. Wrote it right while he was sitting home. Listen, that's the one thing I love about this particular pandemic. If there's anything you can take positive away from it, and we know it's been a lot of tragedies. A lot of people have lost their lives. People are losing loved ones. But if there's anything that you can take positive out of it, is creatives are becoming more creative. We see one of the things that even with the creatives and people are just finding ways to celebrate people. Yesterday we watched a video of a young lady that just beat cancer, and how people are going through neighborhoods and just doing what do they call it, like a drive-by?
Yes, our good friends down at Renewed Energy in Camden, the wife,
yes,
she was battling cancer and she's been declared cancer free now.
She had her last case of chemo yesterday.
They did a drive-by in their car just celebrating her. We have so many creatives that are doing creative things. We just were blessed by a short little ditty by Sean D. Scales. But listen, check him out, Sean D. Scales. He is a national recording award-winning
national recording
artist. But there are so many creatives that are out here doing their things. Shout out to people like Niche Rose.
Yes.
She's out here dropping gems daily on how you can enhance whatever your business aspirations are, your entrepreneurial spirit. Also, we're going to have at one point, we're going to bring on one of our go-tos, yes, Rachel Hannibal. She's going to be dropping just giving us 10 things you need to be doing during this pandemic, yes, and thereafter. So look forward to that coming through. But you creatives out there, like I said yesterday, don't be down on yourself if it's taking you a little bit to kind of get, because this is a shocker for all of us. Yesterday we learned of someone else that my husband knew who unfortunately succumbed to complications with the coronavirus. And so we're in a strange place. And so for some, they're finding it hard to create because, they're watching their loved ones die. And for some, they're using that pain to create. So wherever you fall, just my message to you is just make sure you're engaging in self-care. Don't forget, now that we have this interactive ability, we have the segments that are Ask Candy and Kev. These can be any question. As y'all know, we are very transparent. We do not claim to be virologists, so don't ask us about that. We can bring someone on that does work with that population. Shout out to you. Thank you for joining us again. The shirt today was brought to you from Here's the Cool Stuff. Their online store is open. Check them out. We'll see you tomorrow.